Right now, there are two types of men walking this earth. The first type, women forget his name before he even leaves the room. And the second, he's the man women lie awake thinking about at 3 a.m., scrolling through his photos, wondering what he's doing, terrified he'll find someone better. And here's the brutal truth you need to hear. You are probably the first type. You have been that type your entire life. But today, right now, I'm going to show you how to become the man women fear losing. The man who lives rent-free in her head. The man who makes her act in ways she never has before for anyone else. Now, most men will listen to everything I'm about to say. They'll nod their heads in agreement, and then they'll do absolutely nothing. Because real, lasting change demands something most men simply don't have: the ability to make quick, decisive decisions. That, my friends, is the razor-thin line between being forgettable and being unforgettable. Just last week, I was in a cafe and watched this whole scene unfold. There was this guy, maybe 28, well-dressed, looked confident on the surface, sitting across from a beautiful woman. He's talking, he's smiling, he's desperately trying to build a connection. And what's she doing? She's on her phone, giving him one-word answers, leaning back. She was visibly, painfully bored. And it hit me. She made her decision about him 6 months ago. He's just the last one to find out. He's going to waste another half a year of his life trying to fix something that is already dead. Meanwhile, another man, a decisive man, walks away the moment he feels that shift in energy. And he wins her respect forever, even in his absence. Every single year, the gap between men grows wider and wider. On one side, you have the men with options. Women are competing for their time and attention. They choose their relationships entirely on their own terms. And on the other side, you have men begging for scraps of affection, constantly wondering why they keep getting left behind. Soon there will be no middle ground. You're either winning or you're invisible. So what is it? What truly separates these two groups of men? It's not looks. It's not money. It's not even that surface-level confidence everyone talks about. It's one thing: decisiveness. The raw ability to act fast when others hesitate. That's what women feel on a primal, biological level. It signals power, certainty, and control. I want you to think about your last relationship. You knew, didn't you? You knew the exact moment she started to pull away. You felt it in your gut. Maybe it was 6 months before she officially left. That's 180 days of you pretending not to notice. 180 days of silence, confusion, and clinging to the hope that things would just magically go back to normal. But what if you had made the decision to walk away the very moment you felt her energy shift? She might have come back, chasing you. And even if she didn't, you would have saved yourself 180 days of agonizing pain. Because every single second you delay a necessary decision, you are screaming to the world and to yourself that you don't trust your own judgment. Let's break this down into 2 columns. In column 1, we have the indecisive man. He senses a problem, but he waits. He hopes. He allows himself to be stuck in relationship purgatory for months, sometimes years. In that time, he loses his confidence, he loses his options, and most importantly, he loses irreplaceable time. Now, look at column 2, the decisive man. The moment he feels disrespect or a fundamental shift, he's gone. No debate, no begging. No, let's just talk about it for the 10th time. He moves on. And in those same 180 days that the first man spent suffering, the decisive man is out there gaining experience. He's meeting new women. He's becoming more attractive through sheer repetition, through the confidence that comes from abundance. While the first man is just starting to heal, the second man is already winning. That's the difference. It's not your status. It's not your genetics. It is action. Most men operate under the dangerous illusion that doing nothing is the safe option. It's not. It's like having a cavity in your tooth and pretending it'll just go away on its own. If you ignore it long enough, you don't just get a toothache, you lose the whole tooth. If you ignore disrespect in a relationship, you lose yourself. Every single day that you tolerate less than you deserve, you are training your subconscious mind to believe that you deserve less. That is why your energy dies. That is why she stops respecting you. Because your silence, your inaction, tells her you've accepted mediocrity, and no woman is attracted to mediocrity. I once coached a guy who built $1 million business from scratch. In the boardroom, he was sharp, ruthless, decisive, a killer, but in his relationships, he was weak. His girlfriend would disappear for days at a time, no explanation, and he'd just accept it. So I asked him a simple question. If one of your top employees treated your time with that level of disrespect, what would you do? He looked at me, no hesitation, and said, I'd fire them on the spot. And I replied, then why is your personal life, your own happiness, worth less to you than your business? That's the disease so many men suffer from. They are kings in every area of their life, except in love. But when you finally develop the muscle of decisiveness, everything changes. You stop chasing. You stop begging. You stop waiting for her to give you permission to be happy. Instead, you act. You start accumulating experience faster than 99% of other men. Every interaction, good or bad, teaches you something valuable. You become the man who learns and adapts, not the man who repeats the same painful mistakes over and over. You stop replaying the same heartbreak and you start mastering the game. Society will hate you for this. They will call you cold, arrogant, even selfish. But what they really mean when they say that is, you have the courage to do what I can't. And let me be clear, you cannot fake this. You can grow the beard, you can wear the designer clothes, you can post all the alpha quotes you want on Instagram. But if you hesitate when the moment of truth arrives, when it's time to act, women will feel it. Attraction isn't logical. It's primal. The female brain doesn't respond to your words or your excuses. It reads your energy. And when you hesitate, your energy sends one clear message. I'm not in control. That is the one thing a woman cannot feel from a man if she is ever going to truly desire him. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to have conviction. The courage to decide, to act, and to move forward without waiting for anyone's approval. So here's your test. Your first step. In the next 24 hours, I want you to make one single decision you have been avoiding, and that dead-end situationship. Send that risky text. Start that business project you've been putting off. Do it now. No more hesitation. Because every time you act decisively, you are forging yourself into the man women remember. Not for begging them to stay, but for having the strength to walk away. Indecision kills desire. Certainty creates it. Decide, act, walk, and I promise you, you will never again have to ask yourself what went wrong, because you will finally be the man who makes things go right. Thanks for watching. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. See you in the next one.